The full moon in Gemini takes place on December 4th, 2025 at 3:15 p.m. PST. This one's all about communication, information, and ideas. The ruler of this full moon is Mercury, who's now direct in Scorpio after being retrograde for a while. And this brings a deep and truth seeking element to this lunation. And there's a bonus Mercury is still lightly supported by Jupiter and Cancer through a trine aspect. So the way we share our ideas feels supported and very much welcome. And hanging out with the sun are Venus and Mars in Sagittarius. Now, Venus brings a relational element to the day, and Mars in the same sign feels exploratory and adventure seeking. This is a good full moon to connect with people and to learn from those around you. Maybe even be a little spontaneous and see where the day takes you. But the most potent energy of this full moon comes from the exact square to the nodes. Traditionally, the north node is a point of energetic increase, and the south node is a point of energetic decrease. The moon is moving toward the south node in Pisces, thus activating that point of decrease. This full moon is about letting go of old thought processes, information, and beliefs. And if it's one thing Gemini is good at, it's changing their opinions based on new information. And honestly, that's a fantastic thing. Generally speaking, we should always be open to shifting our ideas about things depending on the information we receive. However, the warning here is to do so in a well informed way. Gemini energy can have us moving quickly from one thing to the next, so quickly that we don't have time to sift through what's true or what's mis or disinformation. And that's where the Scorpio Mercury energy comes in. Generally, I prefer to be careful about buzzwords and things like that, but this full moon does feel like it has the opportunity to be pretty transformative and enlightening. Now, let's do some really quick and cute full moon horoscopes. Remember to listen to your rising sign if you know it, but you can also check out your sun and moon as well. Aries, this full moon takes place in your third house of communication. So, this one is all about examining your communication style, the things you want to say, and how you want to say them. Taurus, it's time to let go of limiting beliefs about your income and resources. Get innovative and creative about how you want to make and receive money. What's the truth about what you're truly capable of? Think about it. Gemini, this full moon is all about you, your body, your aesthetic, how you want to show up in the world. Even your health is up for consideration. It's a good time to speak some power into yourself. Think about the past versions of yourself and who you'd like to be next. Cancer, this is a very introspective full moon for you. It's about solitude, mental health, and retreat. If you can, spend a few moments by yourself today, do some journaling or free writing. This full moon for you is all about self discovery. Leo, your wishes, your dreams, and the people that help you make them come true is the focus of this full moon. Think about the communities you belong to and how you participate in them. Maybe it's time to take a more active role, or maybe it's time to move away from one group in favor of trying something new that feels more supportive. Virgo, this full moon is all about your career, your reputation, and you on the public stage. Seeing as this full moon is about release, think about the beliefs that you need to let go of to really come into your power in this area of life. It's time to clear space for something new. Libra, this is a very spiritual and educational full moon for you. If there's something you've been wanting to learn or a new spiritual practice you've been wanting to explore, now is the time to do it. This full moon is all about your journey through the spiritual and the physical realms. Scorpio, this full moon is about the energetic support you get from others. It's also about transformation and change. Practically speaking, it's a good time to make plans around clearing out financial attachments to others. Think things like loans and debts and things of that nature. But it's also a good time to clear out any physical or emotional attachments to people who you feel no longer serve you. Sagittarius, your relationships are the focus of this full moon. It's a good time to evaluate what people are bringing into your life, but also what you're providing for others. Think about how you can commit to being a better friend or partner, where you need to set boundaries, and about those who no longer deserve your time and your energy. Capricorn, this one is about your health, habits, and the daily things that keep the proverbial ship running. Get clear about the habits that aren't so helpful and about those that you would like to solidify so that you can feel more supported in your day to day routine. Aquarius, this full moon is about connecting with your passions, the things that bring you joy and the things that feel fun. It's a good time to simply be and enjoy yourself, maybe even pick up a new hobby. This one is about clearing out the beliefs that make you feel like having fun is not something of value. Pisces, this full moon is about your roots, your home, and even your ancestry and traditions. On a practical note, it's a good time to clean and declutter your space, but it's also a good time to dive into some ancestor work. And if you have one, clean up that altar. I know it's dusty. This full moon in Gemini is very cerebral and information seeking, but there's also a watery undercurrent that makes things feel a little bit deeper than you would expect from a Gemini transit. This one is about being honest with what you want, but also open and flexible with how you get there. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm a brand new channel, so if you'd like to be in my first 1000 sub club, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would absolutely love to have you here. And with that, be safe, please be kind, and I'll see you next time. Bye.